the next lecture.
Now.
Okay.
To be singing lullaby to his grandchildren.
Moving on now. The travails of the suspended Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN Godwin Emefiele, with the Department of State Services, DSS, is showing no sign of abating. Emefiele was at the Federal High Court, sitting in Lagos for his trial over 2 counts charge of possessing a single-barrel shotgun without a license and illegal possession of 23 rounds of live ammunition and cartridges without a license. While the court granted him bail in the sum of 20 million naira, it is not yet freedom for the estranged banker. Jide, for me, with all what we said about Emefiele and what he made Nigerians to pass through during the currency thing, I don't know. For me, the charge sheet is quite ridiculous. Possession of ammunition, cartridges, and live arms. I don't know.
You are now beginning to speak like some of these our friends on social media. The people came, the DSS have the right. They said they have infractions. Go back to their first press statement.
Yeah.
They said it's guilty of infractions. They didn't say infraction.
Yeah.
You see, we must have an eye for the spoken and written word. Infractions. When they like, they can come up with other charges. This is the first one. They went into his house, they were looking for something else, and they found this shotgun and more than 100 rounds of ammunition.
To do what? To fight civil war?
You are a banker. You are not General Taoreed Lagbaja. What are you doing with that caliber of?
Or IGP Egbetokun.
Or RRS commander Egbeyemi. It's not in your place to keep such a weapon in your house. It's not in your place. What are you doing with it? They give people license for hunting, not even for self-defense.
Yeah.
When they give you gun, and they license your gun, these are not the type of guns that they license.
Was this the reason they kept him for more than 1 month? Because they found ammunition, illegal ammunition in his house. Why can't they charge him 24 hours?
No.
Take him to court.
No, I'm not DSS.
Okay.
They have their reasons. When you see Afunaya, Dr. Afunaya, say, Dr. Afunaya, come here.
Why are you still keeping this man?
Okay.
He will be in position to give you tons of excuse. Okay. That is Afunaya's job, and I'm not ready to take his job. But all I know is that no Nigerian who is not in the armed forces is permitted to keep in his possession, and the law is clear. We'll get there, and the jail term.
All right. We'll be back after this time out. Please keep your dial locked.
You're heading home from work. In the busy traffic, your car breaks down. Car horns blast. Your car is pushed aside. You call for help. Phone battery blinks and dies. You take a cab. Few miles, tire bursts. What a day. Frustrated, sweating, and tired. Nearing home, darkness envelops the street. Wow! Just one house is bubbling with life. Brilliant lights, loud music, smiling wife, all welcome you.
We alone have light?
Yes, it's JRB Solar Energy Systems, my anniversary present to us.
No matter how dark life is, the sun is gonna shine on everything you do. JRB solar inverters, batteries, solar panels, solar street lights and more. Telephone 0906 752 1111. Email sales@jrbsolar.com. JRB, the sun is gonna shine on everything you do.
Be the white card. I'm your big fan too.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, brother.
Me gun myself, I'm a rapper.
Is that so?
Hey, me lemon, any day, any weather, and I'm chilling with my main guy, Feda.
Alpha, network problem. Yes, well, got me. Let me turn on my hotspot.
It have connected.
You hop on 9 Mobile confirm data. You can't be out here stranded in these streets, so this guy.
When you're on 9 confirm from 9 Mobile, you get a super gift of 1,000 naira just for joining the network. 900% bonus on every recharge. 100% data bonus for 6 months and double data bonus on your first recharge of the month.
Get a new SIM or dial *1400# now.
9 Mobile.
Thank you for staying with us. This is Journalist Hangout. In case you're just joining us, and we're reaching you from our headquarters here in Lagos, Nigeria. And I still have Babajide Kolade Otitoju and Mojid Jamiu in the studio. Mojid, he came to court today, and after a month of speculations and all what they've read out and everything about Godwin Emefiele, now Godwin Emefiele is in court now. You are charging him for illegal possession of firearms and everything. He has been granted bail. But the DSS again, actually, this is Mr. Emefiele.
See, you know, Yorubas will say, any jauba, don't pele lokunin. It is, I mean, those who are not being tested, you think you are a man. But when you face, look at Emefiele. It's looking like looking ordinary, like all these malas that change this thing on the road. The bridge, the malas. And you can see. See, after God, it is government. Okay? The Bible also says,
even Jesus Christ told us to respect government.
Yes.
That's why he said, give unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar.
Ijoba amunimogun. No matter how powerful you think you are, if government wants to pick you, look at what they are charging him for now. I mean, illegal possession of firearms. And there are several other things. People will say, what's the connection between gun and monetary policy? No, that's what they have picked. And with that, it is difficult for him to get out of the hook. And I know they are not done yet. They are not stupid. So that's why
they have other infractions. That's
why one has to be very. Recall that when he said he wanted to contest for president, it was the DSS. There was an allegation that the DSS were looking for him to charge him for terrorism and gun running.
No, they went to court. The court did not grant
yes,
him that.
DSS actually went to court.
They went to court. They took him to court. So it was the judge that did not grant them.
So now, if we are looking, that's 2022, and now he's been charged for gun running. Is there a nexus? Is there a connection? But basically, what Nigerians were looking for.
If they claimed, if they said, remember, they said that he had links with terrorist groups.
Yes.
If you are accused of having links with terrorist groups, it shouldn't be you that they will find this
kind of
caliber of weapons in your custody. No, it shouldn't be you.
So,
because it would then get them thinking that,
what is going on?
What is he going to do with this kind of weapon?
Because it's
not a banker. You are a banker, you are not a soldier.
It's not an ordinary pistol.
And then,
the way it was described.
Let's not forget that in 2022, when the DSS approached the courts to say that the court should give them permission to pick him on the suspicion that he had links with terrorist groups, he was cooperating with them for some time. They were getting some facts. I mean, suddenly he approached a court and got a perpetual injunction. Which, as far as I'm concerned, today, the DSS have not been able to vacate. And once they've not been able to vacate that, they can't pick him up and arraign him and charge him for that. So people need to understand that on that one, they cannot pick him up.
They can just keep him down for this gun.
Now, yes, for now, they can use that one. Now, they went to search his house and they found gun. Are we going to say, oh, because he was a banker, they should not, because they found gun in his house, they should just ignore the gun and not do anything?
No, a
lawyer... if they are coming to my house now for a different thing, and they found that, oh, I'm actually even liable for something else. Do you think they will simply ignore the other crime, the new crime? So it's up to them. I don't know what their agenda is, what their game is. As far as I'm concerned, Emefiele made Nigerians to suffer because of, over his Naira repainting exercise. Nigerians suffer. I know an individual who traveled from Lagos just to deliver physical cash to his mom in Ogbomoso because they could not feed. Now, he's going to court now, looking for freedom through the court. Whereas when the Supreme Court said they should revert to status quo, he disobeyed the Supreme Court because he felt he had Babang Bejo. So somebody who did not respect the highest court of the land is now going, seeking the face of the court to have him released.
But some Nigerians are not happy with the conduct of the prison service and DSS today. While the court had granted him bail and it felt that he was going home, and the prison service felt that, that he should come to their custody, but at the same time, they started dragging.
Yeah, you see, a lawyer who was in court, I heard that was the registrar, that was the court registrar. Somebody was trying to clarify that. That lady who was... the
court registrar?
Yeah, the court
registrar. Held on to Mr.
Emefiele. That's the lady that held on to Emefiele. I thought it's the wife. The wife was also there. You know, things like this should tell Nigerians that power is so transient, that you should be mindful of whatever you do today, because tomorrow you'll be out of power. We are learning a lot of lessons from the incarceration of Emefiele. By the time they come with the other charges, Nigerians will know what is actually up with him. But
someone told me that this is not the main.
Yeah, it's
not the main reason for which they've kept him.
And even the 20, it was granted bail, but I heard he was rearrested.
Of course.
Right there and then.
That's the latest.
That's the latest development. So he was.
Because they are saying that there is a court too that gave them the latitude.
Yes, the latitude.
You know, in 1 week, 2 courts ruled on his matter. Mm-hmm. One gave 48 hours within which
they present him in court.
Arraign him.
One gave 7 days.
Another. So is this one that gave them the longer that they have obeyed, not the one that gave them the shorter hours. So they will come up with other charges against him. I'm very confident. And I'm sure they will also try to vacate the earlier court injunction. You know, stopping his arrest over
terrorism and on his link with terrorism.
Yes. I'm sure they will have that. Once that is vacated.
That's what he's holding in his hand. I heard is a Bible. That's what he's
holding on to the Bible.
Yeah, that's what he's
people get really religious when when they find themselves in this kind of situation. You've seen some people, when they wanted to contest election, they were moving from church to church. Suddenly, we are not seeing them in church anymore.
Okay.
We are not seeing them in church anymore. They were making an issue of going to church. Something that is a personal thing. Nigerians are very manipulative. Going to church will be a personal affair, but you made it an electoral issue. You know? And after election, you will not see them.
The psyche of some Christians.
After election, you won't see them regularly in court anymore. They revert to their default mode.
Of your faith. Defend your faith in this election.
Which faith?
Imagine.
Which faith?
2023 election is something that we'll never forget in our origin.
So fallout of the 2023 elections. And,
pastors are saying on their pulpits that defend your faith. This is about your faith.
We are still going back to those pastors one of these days.
No, after the ruling of the maybe Supreme Court or Court of Appeal.
No, after the Court of Appeal.
We'll find a way to go back, because
one is still languishing in Kirikiri, don't forget it.
I have no sympathy for him. If you can tear off a woman's pants, you call yourself a pastor. I have no sympathy for it.
Some are saying it's politically motivated.
How can it be?
You mean the tearing of woman's pants? Politically motivated?
For yourself a pastor?
Yeah?
I don't understand. Huh?
What God didn't tell you, you say God told you, or that you saw something in a dream.
None of it came to pass.
And when the first prediction failed, he now said inauguration will not take place.
That they should wait for the
that one has failed again.
For the May 26th judgment.
We don't know what they will say next.
No, they are waiting for presidential appeal tribunal.
Okay. All right, and finally,